His character is rubber while he's the glue, but you can get a hug from either of the two. It's Midwest Dungeon Delvers.
Bring it in. Come on.
His foot is not totally broken. It's Birds Cold Gaming.
Is that a threat? I'm scared.
He often needs to be told twice. It's Taya's Flips! He often needs to be told twice. It's Taya's Flips! They're running on empty, so let's get out and push the car. It's Davey Devil!
Hello.
And I am Will, your game master who's a Frisbee Blanche and I ain't living in a mansion. And this is Super Smash Quest.
Yay! Super Smash Quest.
Yay!
Turtles in a nutshell.
That's it.
Fair enough, fair enough. Yo, Pisces, welcome in. Crazy Monkey, welcome in. And it's Caitlin. It's been so long since I've seen you, Caitlin. Good to see you in here. And Jumps, my friend, good to have you in here, as well as all the players. And Gabe and Dan's. Hello, hello. So yeah, Taste is indeed muted.
I am not anymore, but I realized after I was.
Yeah. I realized that during the intro when he was talking and nothing happened. I was like, and I forgot to mention to him after the intros. But anyways,
Here's the thing. I tend to try to mute myself once in a while because I'm like, I'm never sure if she's gonna like go off or not. So I'm just like, maybe do this in case. And then she never meows when I'm muted.
No
Only
one
when I'm not.
minds having a meow just end the stream every now and then. I don't think so, at least.
I know. I'm just trying to manipulate the bingo card. Jeez, Will.
Oh,
Does that count as the bingo if the stream starts with Mike now working? It doesn't. If it doesn't say who's Mike, then yes. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I mean, technically, my mic was working. It was just muted.
User error. Oh, goodness. Anyways. Add a hat. I can do that. I can do that. Where's my hat? Redemption. All right. Players, how you do's?
doing great.
We sure are here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm awake.
We're doing
See
it.
how wide my eyes are? I'm definitely
See
awake.
how wide my eyes are?
Oh my goodness. That's good to know. All right. So, you guys can see scrolling along the top a bunch of credits. XNH.SSQ in the chat. You can get some a link to our website. It's also in the description if you're watching this afterwards. To fedoralwill.com/Super Smash Quest, where we have more credits. We have the art gallery, some like really helpful little cards about each of the players and what their movesets are. So like, yeah, go check those out. There's some fun information over on the official website. Yeah, Stars, hi, welcome in. How you doing? Alrighty. Now, with that, wait, who did the? So Bird did last week, right?
Yes.
I
Okay.
did the week before.
It'd be my turn.
Yes, let's roll for Rayquaza, and then Midwest. I'm going to have you go ahead and do the recap. What happened last time to our heroes?
Okay, well, that's being rolled. When last we left the Super Smash Quest group, they had went for a little shopping spree to get Derek's a gem that was very valuable to him. Bob kind of freaked out at a mannequin that wasn't moving. It was the first time coming into contact with that. That was weird. Promises to Ari was made to get Ari out of the city. You know, freedom. Like, if you want to leave, let's get you out of here. And then cult members were like on the move, and we tried to blend in with the crowd. It didn't work for big cloppy stump of legs Bob, and I was outed. They attempted to intercept us, and that's where we left off.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
Yeah, no, I think that's it. Yeah, so you guys ended up. So I do now have, as you can see, the an actual map for this now. So let's say, so you guys were in the middle of a crowd, and I'm just going to put in the important characters here because there's two cultists that you were interacting with, and I believe that someone was about to throw hands or something.
Yes. They threatened my freedom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yo, it's Talby. Hello. And also, for those that haven't been to one of these Smash Quest streams before, any of my tabletop RPG streams, I am reading chat, just not out loud. All right, you're not being ignored. Keep chatting away. All right. Anyways, yeah. So I guess if you guys want to line up behind body opponent bag.
Okay. By the way, when I first saw this map, I totally thought it was like a snowfield, and I was like, when did it snow?
Nah, yeah, just I literally it was like 10 minutes before I needed to start the call, and I was like, wait,
Well,
I need a marketplace for because that's where they left off last time, and so I like quickly went onto 2-minute tabletop, and it was like first market I found.
Hey, shout out to 2-minute tabletop, by the way.
2-minute tabletop is peak.
So base, so good.
So peak.
Bunch of assets.
Yeah, I use 2-minute tabletop all the time.
100%.
This is the first time I'm hearing about it, so this might be world shattering.
Oh yeah, it's incredible.
It's so helpful.
And if you want the software that they use, that they make assets for, it's called Dungeon Draft. You can get it online. I use it to make maps.
Dungeon Draft?
I think so, yeah.
Whoa,
If nothing else, they make assets for Dungeon Draft.
Yeah, they
to
make
maps
assets
like
for
these. Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's what I use.
Yeah, they'll straight up have like tables and stuff as well, like actual set pieces that you can move around on their maps too.
Oh.
It's great.
They have a Krampus sleigh. Ask me how I know.
Hey, Amy, how do you know?
Because I sicked Krampus on my players during Christmas Strahd.
That's hilarious.
Did you not expect
during
anybody to ask you?
COS?
during Christmas Strahd. Yeah, absolutely. They wanted a Christmas special.
Oh, but
So I
gave him Krampus.
That's mean.
Yes.
I love it, but that's
He kidnapped
mean.
an entire orphanage. It was a whole time. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. All right. So
I'll have to remember that.
as you prepare for battle, so you were about to punch, I guess, this guy down here. This guy up here, meanwhile, was just like facing away from you guys, looking at some of the getting distracted by some of the wares. He turns around to face you all, and you can see like he has his hood up, but though underneath he seems to have some kind of a blonde bowl cut, and his nose seems to be very pink and round, and his eyes are very beady. And he looks he sees you all and is like, you think that you can take us on?
No.
And that is how we will start off this battle.
Oh
All right.
Okay.
Who wants to be the rep to roll for the entire? You know what? Actually, hold on. Well, go ahead and do. Bob's doing his thing, I guess, out of turn, because he's just initiating the thing. You're hitting first, and then we'll
definitely. He threatened me.
Yeah. So go ahead. Yo, Misha, welcome in. Go ahead and just do your thing.
All right. Well, I would like to open up with, hey, I'm wobbling here. Because I was just trying to walk with my friends, and you started this. So, hey, I'm wobbling here.
Alrighty. You may roll
That's
up.
gonna
There
hurt.
we go.
That's gonna hurt.
That's a... Oh, dang. Slash... let me see here. I don't... Yeah, no. You hit him good. No, and knock him back a good little bit. He is definitely taking a little bit of damage from that.
Don't threaten me or my friends. We go where we please and do what we want.
Suddenly, all of the people in the market start kind of some of them start freaking out and start trying to back away, as not to get into the tussle and stuff. Let's have who's feeling lucky today? Who's feeling lucky today?
Oh, sure, why not? I'm not, but I'll do the roll.
Yeah, roll a d20 to see if your squad is going to be first.
Nope.
Nope. Yep. Alrighty, where's turn order? There we go. I guess it's not me's in this case, but you get the gist. Alright, so they're going to go first. Alrighty, so what is the magic like in this world?
Not my world.
Elemental.
What
isn't
do you mean?
What kind of magic would these cultists have?
Basic elemental magic, probably. If they're cultists, probably dark magic. So the Nosferatu that I have, they would also probably have.
Gotcha. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, so they're going to do some. So this guy that you just punched, kind of gets up, kind of wipes the red off his face that's coming out of his nose, and he just looks up at you and is like, "Oh, you think you're so tough there, huh? Oh, come at me!" And he launches a Where's the thing?
Narwhals swimming in the ocean, pretty big and pretty wide, and beat a polar bear in a fight. Like an underwater unicorn, they've got a kick-ass facial harm. They're the Jedi on the sea, stop Cthulhu awaiting ye. Narwhals, they are narwhals.
Thank you for that redemption.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so he's going to come back with an attack of darkness.
But light.
But darkness.
But light.
Darkness is light.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, so he's going to come up and kind of just shadow ball essentially. It's the gist.
Love that.
And as long as you don't roll a negative, you're going to be able to dodge it.
Okay, so am I rolling physique for the dodge? Or...
Either special or attack based off of if you are shielding or dodging.
What would the attack one be then?
Attack wouldn't be dodging.
Okay, I'm just gonna dodge.
You just barely dodge.
Ugh. I'm a little wobbly.
Oh, wait. Did the Zelda background break? I think the Zelda background broke. Oh, great. I'm going to have to fix that later. All right. So, and then the other one, like, kind of like, just like, spreads out his, like takes off his hood. You see his, like, his fully. Yeah, this is basically a Doug human, and it looks very cursed.
No!
There's Doug! There's Doug!
It sounded like him, and I was horrified.
Doug
for
is
the
going to be the
result.
ultimate villain to this entire game. I know it.
Dude.
He runs up and declares, "Mighty Porch!" And some darkness kind of shrouds his fist as he tries to come in and give you a punch. I almost rolled into Twitch chat instead of Roll20 chat. That would have been embarrassing.
Oh, no.
All right, that's go ahead and roll to dodge or shield.
I'm gonna shield this one.
Attacker wins tie, so this
wins.
one does get you. Yep, so you'll take one physical stress from that, and get knocked back a little bit. Alrighty.
I would like to go if it's our turn. I-
Yes, you may.
Okay. I think when I see this cultist spread out their cloak, I immediately look and say, I'm just like, oh, they're showing too much! So basically I'm attempting to get the crowd on our side to be like, these people are gross. Get them away from us.
Oh, jeez.
No.
I guess roll rapport.
Oh, that was the one I was hoping you wouldn't say. I was hoping empath, but I feel like rapport is probably fair.
Yeah.
I will make may I make a quick argument for it, though? If you don't mind. Okay, hear me out. So rapport is typically for, like, demoralizing somebody. I'm trying to get people on our side, so I would argue it's empath.
So, rapport is about making positive connections with people and eliciting some kind of emotion.
Oh, I'm thinking provoke. You're right. Darn it. I had the bet. Yep. Nope. Yeah. Hey, -3. I think the crowd's going to attack me instead.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
No.
Yep, this was a bad
Cam.
idea.
Oh, stack a hat. I can do
Cam.
that. All right.
Buddy.
And what's Derek's up to?
Derek's is seeing this, panicking a little bit. And he's going to try to. I guess he's gonna run up to this one. I don't have anything that can stun.
Hydrate. Think about it.
Glug glug.
I guess I'm gonna have to. Let's see here. They are too far away from each other. So yeah, I'm gonna just hit him with whirlwind.
All right.
Or yeah. So this will knock him back. I'm gonna actually adjust and try to knock him back towards his ally.
Ah. Roll to whirl his winds. Oh. Okay, let's see if he dodges. Oh no!
I think he dodged. I'm not sure. Maybe.
A 0 to 4. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
dice are not on our side tonight.
No,
Okay.
it's not. All right, so you go to Whirlwind, and he manages to just kind of like put up a like he just kind of like jostles like kind of like sidesteps and tries to knock the wind out of the wind, and like after he like punches it and diffuses it, some kind of like dark sphere like appears in that spot, and suddenly Goomsha appears out of the dark sphere.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
What?
What's oh?
Wrong. Hide names. Okay. It's always a thing when I go back to the scene. Back from befriending a few of her namesakes, it's Palm Tree Tries!
Hello! Welcome back! Good to see you guys. Where have you been?
Apparently getting our butts handed to us.
Yep.
Apparently.
Oh. Help.
Oh man, you giving these guys a hard time.
They're giving us a hard time.
All right.
Immediately, like as I'm falling out of the black hole, right? I'm like taking one of my grow shrooms to get big, and just doing my best to land on top of one of the guys that I don't know. The Doug, preferably, if possible, depending on where my black hole spits me out, right? To do I have my down B as like a Goomsha smash, ground pound.
Yeah. Okay. You may do so. As you're doing that, the Dougs exclaims, "Look how hard I knocked the wind! Wait, did my fists make life?"
No.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
You want to talk into your mic?
Goomsha Stomp is what it's called. I can just like smash down with the full weight of a mega shroom. Yes! Oh, that's my final smash. Doggone it. Never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait, hold on. That doesn't sound familiar. And also, don't you have to eat the Mega Shroom on a separate turn?
Well, I'm falling, right?
You do have a smash ball.
Like I'm landing on them. I have the smash ball?
Yeah, you still have
the smash ball from last time.
It hasn't like dissolved into nothingness in the time I was away?
You were gone for long enough to where it's lesser. You don't know how effective it will be. It's at like less than half its size.
Hey, Palm, do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna try to stomp, like fall from my black hole onto them and just stomp.
All right. You do so, like seeing your so I mean, you know what you were doing before, but you didn't know that you were coming into this kind of scene, and I guess, like, you know, having your clutches so close to your final smash ball, you end up taking it in, whether on accident or on purpose, who knows? But it looks like it's on purpose to those outside. And you find something very Doug resemblant, and you just and the anger just kind of like fuels your imagination to where you imagine yourself becoming huge and stomping on this guy. And as you do so, it happens. It manifests itself to where you are now, like, you know, probably like 5 feet tall, and you just kind of like come down crashing onto him. for just a brief moment before reverting back to normal size.
Nice. This is the tallest I've ever been.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Also, I am going to invoke a Game Master Fate point to invoke your
Yeah.
aspects of
Yeah.
Stomper. Does not want to
Sounds
be the
about
Stomper.
right.
To put you in an existential crisis for the next turn or two.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
But hey, I got another fate point.
Yeah, you took one of my fate points, so there you go.
I think that's the first time you've invoked something on us.
No,
Nope,
I think
he's
it's the
done it to me a
second.
couple times.
The second? Okay.
Alrighty.
Stingy
Ori,
this guy.
how do you follow that up?
Can I? There's one like positioned directly in front of me. Can I ice breath? Is that a thing I can do?
Is that in your list of
It's in my stunts? Question mark.
Oh, if it's in your your stunts. Yeah. You use your stunts.
Yeah. I want ice breath.
Do it.
How?
It should have a button to roll it.
It has rollable.
Yeah, so
With
on
a
the
check
right,
mark. Oh, I see. I think.
Oh, Damie.
Look, okay, I'm doing that. I don't use roll 20. Bam!
There
Let's
you go. There you go.
Let's go.
Dang.
I don't know how to do this, but Ari does.
It's all that mannequin training we did in the alley.
Was that
yeah, for
We
sure,
both
for
rolled the
sure.
six.
Was that against the Doug lookalike?
Yeah, the one directly in front of me, just like breathe ice all in his face.
Alrighty. As he is like trying to get up off of the floor, he just like in this very like unflattering pose, just kind of gets like frozen in place briefly. He's not like encased in ice, but there's like frost, a layer of frost on him. A very thin layer, but though it which like ends up kind of like breaking after just a moment and leaving him just to collapse onto the ground.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That brings us to their turns. Like, we shouldn't be fighting in public anyways. Nothing happened, bye. And then suddenly some like guards, some guards show up and like block the way for him. And he's like, and the guard just catches him by the shoulder as he tries to run away. And it's like, you're staying here. Yes, sir. And then the guard lets go of him just long enough for him to be like, Shadow magic! And then like you see a like smoke bomb go off, and he just kind of like disappears, quote unquote, but he's just running away.
Oh.
Can we
Yeah.
roll a
Isn't
notice
it
to stop
still
him?
some of our turn? 'Cause
Yeah, it is now y'all's turn.
so
I think I rolled so bad that people are chasing me. Should I just be running away from this scene? Like, I rolled really bad.
Well, here's the thing: is that I don't think you've incited a mob attack, but though I think that the witnesses are not going to have favor for you when they report to the guards.
That's fair. Somebody else can go.
I'm gonna give chase and I'm gonna yell. They attempt to kidnap. I'm just gonna point to Ari.
It's hands in the air, like
With the-
surrender.
With the
I just look
boxing
around.
gloves.
They attempted to kidnap
Yeah, with the
him.
boxing gloves, he just looks around.
But yeah, if I can get to like here and use the long range of my Storm Ray now, to attempt to knock him into this booth, or into these boxes to stop him.
All right, roll it to do so. Oh yeah.
I'll take it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, you knock him clean into the boxes, and he's just laying there prone.
Just twitch. Cool. That's and then I'm going to seeing that he's been incapacitated, I'm going to back off and let the guards do what they need to do.
All right.
I stagger an existential dread to lean against this.
Alrighty. Here, let me get some guards in.
Well, I still got a turn.
Go ahead.
Can I make a check of some kind? Like, I'm wondering if I can make a free check to see what's going to happen after this is done. Like, does it look like the guards are just going to arrest us as well, and it's going to further worsen things for us, or?
You can roll empathy.
Okay. That's a 4.
You have a feeling that there's like, well, firstly, you're like you know about the hands of Ori, and so like, frankly, even if the guards were to just take you in for questioning, that would also be a threat. So, probably not a good idea to stick around regardless.
Is there a horse or something nearby, Will?
Horse?
Yeah.
How about you roll just a straight D20 for your luck, and if it's a 17 or above.
I'm gonna do something different, because this is something that we can do in the Fate Core system, because I was thinking, I'm gonna read the rules quickly. I can declare a story detail as long as it goes along with an aspect of mine.
Oh!
Since I'm a designated driver, I'm gonna spend a fate point to say, there's a horse and a cart, and I'm gonna try to get us over there.
There you go! Great use of a fate point.
Let's go.
Dang! Get rule lawyered.
Fantastic.
I knew that there was something I was forgetting about with the rules, and I was like, there's something really important.
Nice. All right. Yes, indeed. Horse. I believe I have an icon for a horse somewhere. What's that?
Of course a horse.
Of course you have a horse.
Exclamation
Horse,
point
of
horse!
Exclamation point horns.
Specifically, I'm thinking like a cart that's like run by a horse. That's horse-drawn. That's the word that I'm looking for.
Strong carriage.
Because like it's vehicles, I don't think a horse is necessarily a vehicle. So I was thinking like a carriage.
I mean,
it cost me a fate point. There better be a carriage on there.
Yeah.
These fate points are spency.
They are. Will does not let us refill them all that often.
At the end of each world.
I will say, when he invokes something against us, we gain a fate point, which is nice.
It is nice. I've never been more happy to be in existential dread.
Someone needs to add quote that. I can't find an asset for a carriage, but just imagine there's one there.
Give me a second, I got you.
imagination.
He's going to draw a rectangle.
Give me a second. Yeah, my beautiful card.
Oh, beautiful. That is a very long rope.
Incredible.
That is. Don't worry about it.
Rope.
Yep.
That is how a cart do.
That is what we call
That
a
is in
curt.
fact a cart. That's what we call in the industry a curt.
It's a curt.
All right. So, yes, you start doing so. And the guards start yelling, "Stop!" And start giving haste towards the wagon.
Okay. Everybody get on! We need to go!
Going.
Yep.
All right, Derek, since you are the furthest away, I'm going to have you roll first to see if can I have you just do we're going to have a physique contest against the guard.
I'm just doubling down on being a criminal, aren't I? I just
Can
stole
I-
somebody's card.
Unless you have some kind of move you want to do to try to propel yourself over.
Well, so I'm going to use pole vault to try to pole vault myself towards the cart. If I need to, can I invoke the aspect of being a treasure hunter
Let's
and having to run
roll
if necessary? I'm just putting it out there.
roll first and let's see if it's necessary because you might roll better. But yeah, go ahead and roll.
Did you still want me to use pole vault or athletics?
You're the one that wanted to use pole vault, so
Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure. I know I rolled it, but I wanted to make sure.
yeah. So he rolled a 5.
Yeah.
When you get to the halfway point, I feel like I'd be slow to like realize what's going on because of my days. I can battering ram you forward too.
Well, here's the thing: is he still gets grappled by? So even if you can battery ram, he's still grappled. So
he's
they're
grappled by a
grappling
guard.
us?
well, that's what he's doing. Is he's trying to catch you.
So,
Fair enough.
Yeah, you
right,
get,
so he's got a guard on him right now, basically.
Yeah.
That's
As
okay.
soon as I see the guard grab him, I'm gonna drop stump the guard.
all right. Go ahead and roll to do so.
And I'm all wobbly, so I like command grab across and just grab the guard.
All right, I'm going to give the guard a -2 because he is not going to be able to like really protect himself against this. Okay, even without that -2, yeah, you got him.
I just like drop stump him off of Derek's. Come on, buddy, get in the cot.
Thanks.
Meanwhile, Goomsha, you are still in existential dread.
Still an existential dread. Okay.
Yeah, because this is the turn. This is technically the second turn after, I guess.
Yeah.
And so the guard's gonna be like, "There's one of the hooded figures." Wait. He is confused, but he's going to grab. He's going to try to snag you anyways. We'll say that this can snap you out, but they'll like he's got his like hands on you, and that's when he snap into reality when he has his hands on you.
Okay. Can I? What's he? Has he got like gloves or anything on?
No.
Darn. Okay. He's gonna burgle the gloves and get out of there.
Are we doing one turn? Like, I'm confused what the turn order is right now.
It's messy right now.
It's
Okay, in that case, I am going to do my up special pickpocket to just like upwards headbutt to gain verticality and try to like jump on like out of his grasp. Is gonna be the attempt.
Okay.
It's gonna be the attempt.
You may attempt. Oh. Oh, with his 0. No, yeah, you you clear that and you get away. We're going to start keeping track of money now. So where would this go? Is there an extra space or something at the bottom?
There's like a note space at the bottom.
Yeah, okay. You can put in there. So this would give you 50 coin.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, can I use the coin like in addition to the resources roll, or how does that work?
We're just keeping track of money like this now.
Oh, okay. Are
just
resources
wants to
rolls
use
still worth
money.
anything for like other non-money?
For other things.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Alrighty.
Cool.
And then I guess this last one is well, okay, so Cam, you're driving the cart. Ori, you're trying to make it in.
Yeah.
I guess just roll either physique or aerial. To jump on in. You are on the side of it. You're not in it. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like holding on. Yeah. Like.
Yeah. To where the guard is able to run up and try to snag you off, which he will attempt to do. So if you want to roll something to like try to counter that, your choice. However you want to describe your countering.
Just imagine Ori's doing the thing. I don't know if anybody as a kid would get dragged.
I'm gonna try to use Wilder Wind if I can. Can I do that?
Oh, one of your stunts, sure.
Yeah, aim the wind spell beneath me to like push him onto the ground and then me into the cart.
Oh, okay, yeah, do it.
Good idea.
Yeah. No!
Oh no! Pushes him into
And
the
it says
cart and
his
you
name.
down.
Yeah. The opposite.
Hey, Amy, do you have no bonuses to your aerial?
No.
Oh.
So would you
No.
say that Damie is
I
currently
can't-
in
I can't
the
fly.
guard's possession?
Have I been kidnapped?
Yes.
Yes.
No!
I'm going to wiggle
Wiggling
Damie
everywhere.
away from the guard.
Yeah! Palm's got me.
That's my friend there.
Let's go!
Yes.
Oh,
Attacker wins ties.
there it is.
That's
Oh!
my friend.
Alright, just thank you.
Ally, I meant.
Yeah, ally.
All right, the cart is starting to get further away. What do you guys?
Well, no. Will, I would like to turn the cart around.
I love that. Yes. Yes.
There's two phases to this plan. So,
Full send on this
turning the
plan.
cart around. The second thing, as I'm coming back, I'm like, ah! And I get my camera and I use flash photography to try to blind the guards as I'm going.
Alrighty. Do you wait for everyone to get in? Do you hold until then?
Well, basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm yelling that I'm about to hit the. I'm trying to ram into the crowd. Is what I'm doing, and I'm trying to use flash photography to blind the guards. Ideally.
Okay.
Now-
but do you wait for Derek's and Body to get into the cart first before you do that, or do you blind them as well?
Aren't they grappled up by people?
No, I dropped stuff.
No, we
with
got
Bard off
out.
of him.
Did you guys get out? Then I would wait.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. But yeah.
We just haven't been able to.
Go ahead and schmoove yourselves.
Take out.
Yeah, we're gonna. You're gonna jump on, Bob?
As soon as you get on, I'm making sure you get on first.
I'm gonna grab you by your arm and. Come on, let's go.
All right, fine. Let's go. And
try to hop on.
and yep.
All right. Roll
I
either
didn't
physique
get
or
it yet.
aerial to hop on to a moving cart.
Physique for me.
Can I? Can I spend a fate point? And here's my argument for this. I'm in control of the cart right now.
Yeah.
So hypothetically, I could make it easier. So if I can, I'd like to spend a fate point to make this easier.
Okay, and
And
now
give them a
give them a +2 and make it so that Derek's actually does get on, because otherwise that 0 would have
Yeah.
not been enough.
I'll do that. Hey, y'all, I'm out of fate points, so good luck for the rest of our time in this world.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. I never gained my fate points, so you're good.
We've only got what, like 2 more sessions in this world, something like that. Damien,
Who
how's that
knows?
dragon art coming?
It sure is coming.
All right. Alrighty.
Can I roll flash photography to try to blind the guards?
You may.
All right, come on. Roll good.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good roll.
I'm just going to do 1 roll.
That's
All right.
fair.
Yep.
By the way, Cam's screaming this entire time and totally panicked. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just like, what's going on? As I, kind of throw, as Flashy lets off a giant flash of light, which I feel like if it might blind everybody, it probably blinds me a little bit because of the chaos at this moment, but yeah.
Alrighty. Yes, everyone just kind of is like, has to rub their eyes a little bit. And by the time the guards come to, well, firstly, the hooded figure is gone. The horse ends up kind of running over. You hear like oh. As you
not feel bad.
as you seem to run over something that was passed out on the ground there.
Weird. Wonder what that was. That probably wasn't important.
Is like Doug an extra-dimensional being, or is he like some omnipresent clone?
There's just this weird, like, multi-dimensional Doug gene. That's the osmos of the world.
The world is Doug.
Oh no.
There are many theories out there. That is one of them, sure.
I just imagine it zooms out into a galaxy view and you just see a Diglett rising from the middle of a galaxy.
Oh no. The whole galaxy is in the shape of a Diglett.
It just zooms out to the Milky Way, and from the very center of the
Roman Diglett.
Diglett dig.
It's just
Trio. Yeah.
There it is.
Beautiful.
Sorry.
No, that's perfect. And you guys managed to get away safely. Good job.
Woo.
yeah, as we're going, I'm still yelling the whole time.
It's okay.
Cam.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
Cam, we're okay. We're all right. You did good.
I just saw red for that entire time.
You're okay. We're okay.
Deep
Hey,
breaths.
Deep breaths.
Deep breaths.
Yeah, this is fine. He's still like visibly just vicing the like ropes right now. Just this is fine. I'm fine.
Hey, Goomsha.
Hey.
Derek's is gonna just, after getting settled into the car, he's gonna look over at you and, good to see that you're back. And
Yeah.
thank you for saving me.
Yeah. It's good to be back, I guess. Guess we're square now.
I think I owe you one after that.
Nah. Don't worry about it.
You
Where
guys
did you go?
You guys do know, because the professor had texted Cam and Cam had shared it, that the professor borrowed her for a moment.
Yes. Yes, but I want to know the full extent.
Is Cam in earshot?
You're all in the wagon, yes.
We're all
in a wagon?
Well,
Okay.
I will say, to be fair, like the wagon's bumping and I'm very focused, so I might not hear it. But so I would say if you,
I'm gonna try
your
to lower
choice.
my voice to not let him hear it because I think he totally blabbed the professor.
Fair.
I I think the professor's bad news, guys. He was interrogating me, wanting to know all about everything we've been doing. I think he's been spying on us.
Do you think that maybe whatever device he gave Cam could be?
I don't know. He just seemed to know a lot about us and a lot about what we'd been doing. And I know the kid's all chummy with the guy, and I don't know.
I mean,
Deus just left.
what? I'm gonna reach into my coat and pull out my badge. And
Badge
can
of
I-
what variety?
the Smash Society badge.
Like the one we all have, or like an
Yeah.
official
Yeah.
scary thing? Okay, not scary.
No, yeah.
Gumsha would see a badge as a scary thing. Sorry.
No, the one we all have.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to see if it can pop open. Like if there's a latch or if it's like if it's got like a lid on it. I want to investigate the badge.
It's basically a card.
Okay.
It's a card that kind of like it has this kind of like holograminess to it, because like it's not a like 3-dimensional badge. It is just a flat ID of sort. Especially because this here was your kind of like permit, like your temporary one, essentially.
Okay. I'm gonna look over to Bob. Bob,
Yeah.
you came from a place that had what's the word? I guess for some worlds, modern technology. Yes.
They had cars and planes and trains.
What do they
What?
run on? What does technology run on? Because I need to know if my theory is correct.
Diesel combustion engines, electricity.
At that, I want to use some electricity. I want to use if I can use my special, I want to shock my badge.
All right. Yeah, you can do so for free. Absolutely. Nothing seems to happen.
I am making sure there's no like listening devices or microphones or hidden cameras or anything in there, basically. So, because you could very easily bug a card, not a camera, but some sort of listening device of some sort.
There's not like a fastener to the card or anything. Like we're covering it all. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, guys. We didn't activate the smash field there.
No, we did not.
We really hurt those people, didn't we?
To be fair, I think they very much so would have hurt, if not us, our friend. And I'm gonna motion over to Ari.
What's a smash field?
It's a place
You
where
know
you get
how-
hurt, but it doesn't really hurt you.
Okay.
You know,
All right. I'm caught up.
Rob and Robin and them can do or go and do things.
You had a
Tournaments.
blast zone
Right.
set up during the battle where you met Ori.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we had the smash field set up.
Oh, okay.
That is to ensure a little bit
Yeah,
more.
usually around here people just die.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
maybe we don't tell the kid that. He seems to be having a hard time with the whole experience and rage for the first time thing. Nothing. Go back to driving eyes on the road, son.
You're doing a very good job driving. We're complimenting you back here. He is doing a good job.
He
I
is.
will
He's a
say.
great driver.
It really
So-
is.
So good.
He's doing
Did you see the way he turned
phenomenal.
that card around?
Driving in an urban setting like this, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
very great.
Flashy actually comes to give Cam a cuddle to help calm him down a little bit. It's like, okay. Gets back to like focusing on driving.
I don't know if we need murder on that kid's conscience. It's best if he thinks it was a smash field.
Oh, okay. I can lie.
I don't like doing it, but I think for his safety and his sanity, it's smarter.
I'm pretty sure it was
love
his
lying.
idea to run over Doug. So
True.
We can let him think it was in a smash field.
To be fair, Cam didn't realize what was happening at that point. He just steered and went.
I vote we let it stay that way.
Agreed.
I want to give y'all this for a second. Y'all don't know this. I rolled a 4 on my notice. Cam's heard pretty much the rest of the conversation.
The whole
And
conversation.
he doesn't turn around. He doesn't do anything like that.
No.
He just, I think, as for the audience sake, Cam's just driving. Flashy is giving a cuddle, and there's just a tear kind of
That's-
going down his face as.
That's gonna make this worse. Oof.
That makes this so much worse.
No, because this is something I was going to say. Is Derek's is gonna. Do we think? Look, you're a hardened criminal. You get beat up on a daily basis, and in turn can dish out a beating. I can stick up in a fight pretty well myself. He's a kid. I'm worried about him.
This isn't a life for a good one like that.
I don't want to just drop him off at the nearest stop, but I'm genuinely worried about him.
This is fine. This is fine.
Is they're all like talking about this? Can I run like an empathy check on Cam to see how he's holding up?
yes, you may. And also, if you want to counter his notice, you can try to roll stealth to try to keep quiet as you're saying those there, Burr.
Well, he's almost positive that Cam is not listening, so there's no reason for him to attempt to roll stealth.
Well, if you're
So
trying
he's-
to keep
he's
your
not-
voice low, right?
Okay. Sure. Stealth.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
Yeah, no. He hears it so plainly, like crisply.
Drop him off!
As soon as that part,
I don't
gets
think
said,
it was
I
like
think-
that, but I think it's one of those things where I notice things very easily, right? So.
I think body opponent bag just says like, as much as I agree with you, Derek's, that he's a kid, he has gifted me hands. And I don't want to lose what other gifts he may give me. And I know that's a bit selfish.
Look, I've seen kids get hurt for being in situations over their heads. I just worry about him. I really, really worry about him.
He's a tough
And
kid.
maybe that's just me, but I don't want to see him get hurt or do things that he doesn't want to do because we keep getting into shenanigans like this.
Should we ask him, maybe?
Can I interject just because I want to respect the role that Ori made for the empathy? I think, Ori, you probably get the sense that Cam is definitely upset. He's shaking a little bit, but it's also hard to tell since we're on a cart and there was just he was just panicking earlier, what it is he's upset exactly about.
Right,
that's
right.
I
Just
think
that
that's
he's
a
already
fair-
upset. Yeah, I kind of look through this and I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
maybe this conversation could wait till we're not all on the same cart. Huh? Huh?
I think that's the smartest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should ask him at the next stop. See how he feels about it all. Check in.
Hey guys, where are we going to?
That's such a good question.
We originally were following those cultists, but I guess we lost that trail.
Can we look out and make maybe a notice check to see if we see any more as we're traveling through the streets?
Yeah, go ahead and roll notice.
Because, sorry, I'm trying to remember, like, goals-wise, Will, can you remind us of what our kind of major goals are for this?
Major
world right
goals right now. So you know that Ori is the target of both this cult and the memes. You're trying to kind of figure out why and how to like best protect Ori and get Ori safely out of harm's way before they do before they get their hands on Ori.
So we don't know where they want to take Ori.
Correct.
Necessarily.
We just know they want to take Ori.
Well, Ori, you got any safe spots around here?
Haha. No. I was in a castle.
Yeah, the castle's about it.
The castle is the only place I've ever been.
Hey guys, I'm busy driving, but I have the Smash Federation Encyclopedia. There might be some information about this world that might help us in knowing where the hand symbol might be relevant in this world.
That is a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for you to open that thing up. All right, let me open up my notes.
Do you want me to
All
take
about
the
right
reins?
time, right place, baby.
Do you want me to take the reins and you read it? So you found it.
No. You guys got it. I probably wouldn't be too helpful with it.
Oh.
Can I use that for an empathy check?
Weirdly, that was the statement that made Cam the least upset because he legitimately feels like fantasy world. What lore information is he going to be helpful with here? Like, so I can give you that straight away, but I can understand.
Oh no, I want to see
it.
it. This now has made Derek's think, oh crap, did he hear everything?
Yeah, roll empathy.
Can I
Cam, you can try to counter that with deceive.
My deceive is +0, so probably.
It's okay, my empathy was +0.
All right, 2-0, Burr wins.
I really wish I could use a fate point right now. I'm not gonna lie, but I have not.
No, and this is not a place where you'd be able to.
Well, no, I actually do have an aspect. I have confidence as big as a Joltik.
No, yeah,
It would be
exactly. So I
100%
think that
aspect.
if anything would take away from your ability to like hide your
I guess so.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I will say, I don't think you know how much he's heard.
No,
I think
but
that's an important designation. But
I think Derek's would think he heard enough. What he's heard, not sure, but he's
It's not
heard
good.
enough.
All you know is he's hurting. You don't per se know why, especially with only a 2.
He might be
Well,
hurting
no,
because he
the-
just,
the
like, is
idea
reeling
was-
from what just happened.
he was wondering if he would know that I heard something, not whether or not
Yeah.
I'm hurt. by
No, you are able to make that conclusion.
something. Okay.
And I've put the where at in my mouth. Great.
So does Cam just kind of hand them the encyclopedia?
I just point that the book's in my bag. Anybody can grab it.
Who grabs it?
I'll grab it. Sure.
All right, Derek's, you have grabbed the Smashpedia. So, where's my notes on that? The Multiverse Encyclopedia, a book written by Mr. G.A. Watch. Everything is written in Leet speak.
Get out.
Mr.
Oh.
You write it in
G.A.
Leet speak, or is
Watch.
it just like a note you have above it?
What was that, Paul?
And watch.
Did
So
you
good.
write the document that you have pulled up right now in Leet speak, or did
No.
you just make a note of it?
No,
Oh, darn.
yeah, no, I did not write the entire. No, who do you think I am?
Someone with way too much time on his hands.
I don't.
Okay. Would I, having seen Smash tournaments before, would I know this acronym? Would I be able to discern from who this is by the acronym?
You can roll lore.
Woo! Something I'm okay at.
Man, these candies are really good right now. Got that nice comfort food energy. Great.
Yeah, you.
Is there like a seat up next to Cam?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
There's room.
I'm gonna hop up there and take that seat unless body opponent bag wants it, or Ari wants it.
I was gonna move up there, but if you're gonna do it,
Yeah, it's fine. Ari's giving him space.
yeah.
Derek's is just gonna curl in a corner and read the encyclopedia.
Read the encyclopedia first, and then we'll get back to the emotional thing.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the book is divided into a couple of sections. First party, second party, third party, fourth party. That's how it's described. That's how it's sectioned off. And looking in the table of contents, you see Elise listed under first party, and you're able to find information on it. And you start flipping through, and start kind of reading into the lore, kind of skimming, looking for the symbol. We'll come around to that in just a moment. I'll go ahead and let Palm do her thing.
All right, so I kind of hop up to the seat, and I'm like, "Hey, kid, how
hey. Hey.
where's your head at right now?"
I'm making sure that I'm paying attention to the road.
That's great. How in general, like, how do you feel about like what's been going on lately and stuff? Like over the last couple weeks, however long this adventure's been going, like since the Smash tournament where it all went wrong? Months?
2
Days?
days.
2 days?
I Mateus, like, need a moment. I think it's been more than 2 days.
Yeah, no,
I feel like it's probably been like 2 days.
probably
gotta
around
been
5.
How you feeling after
I
this
fe-
last week or so?
Sorry, give me a second because I'm trying to think of how Cam would
Yeah.
want to respond in this moment. I'm gonna roll something really quick here to see how he responds. Okay. Can I do the things right? Come on, Tiz. You're definitely not emotional right now. Okay. I think Cam says, "No, it's been. You know what? I'm doing my best for the team. You know, that's what counts."
You've done
I'm gonna roll a
really-
deceive really quickly.
You've done fantastic for the team, kid. But how are you doing for you? You know? Like, this life, it ain't for everybody, and we're a rough sort, and you're, you know, you got a life and a home and a
No,
future and stuff.
I know I'm not. I know I'm not tough. I get it. Um, it's fine. I
Friendship.
you know, the nice thing about doing this is like maybe I get a reference, which would look good, I guess, for my resume to Professor Haok, maybe get that photography job.
So
Welcome in,
that's why
JP
you're
Fox.
always
Thank you very
making
much,
nice with the
bud.
Professor Algae. Oh,
I mean,
welcome in, Fox.
he did promise that he would help me get that job.
Huh. Have you, Huh. That's cool. So this job is your future, right?
I mean, I want it to be, but I've sent more letters than it's embarrassing how many letters I've sent to try to get that job. So
I know a thing or two about sending letters. This isn't. I had a friend who joined this life once, and it didn't work out so well for him. And I want to make sure you know what you're getting into, and that you know that things don't always go good. People get hurt. That means me and you too.
I just don't. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. I'm not sure.
I think you're cut out for it, for what it's worth. You're fantastic on the team. Don't be saying no because it's for the team, but I want you to be making a decision for you here.
Maybe I'll get back to you
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna die tomorrow, right? That was a joke. We could absolutely die tomorrow. Jeez.
Yep. I think
But-
I just yeah, I guess I'll take some time to think about what you said. I'm gonna roll another deceive. It's kinda... Yeah, he's definitely not. He's already made up his mind on a couple of things.
What do I... What? If I do an empathy to counter your deceit?
I don't think so. I rolled a
-2.
-2. I gave you the information. You take at that what you will.
A -2 deceive? What were you deceiving?
That I said I would think about it. I definitely am not thinking about it. I've already come to some conclusions in my head.
All right. If you want to talk about it, and I really think you should. You seem like the kind of kid that really likes to talk about things. You should talk to some of the folks here, because we've all seen things and we know things, and you've changed our lives, and we want to help change your life too. It's hey, body opponent bag.
Yeah,
This seems like something you'd be better at. You're tagging you in, and I like hop back into the cart.
I swapped seats.
I love the idea that Goomsha's just done a backflip back into the cart, and
Yeah.
Body Opponent Bags just slid right into place.
Yeah, just like slooped over.
Talk to the kid.
I just kind of like put the gauntleted hand like on your shoulder. It just kind of like a love little pat. And Cam, I don't know emotion really, but it looks like you got some of that like moisture coming out of the eyes, and so that
No, I'm good. I'm good.
okay, look, I can
Just
tell
visibly
that
red eyes.
Yeah,
by
no,
the way.
I can tell that you're not good. I've seen you when you're joyful, okay? I watched you put your name on a ship on a far off planet. How excited you were. And now I see you here. I don't know what changed. I don't know what happened. But look at what you've given me. Look at what you've done for me. You've changed my life in a way no one else has. You've given me something as great as my freedom. You know I was never going to be able to read? You've given me the chance to read books, Cam. I don't have to just take the punches anymore. And that's because of you. What good could you do for other people besides just us? Some silly job doesn't want you. Their loss. Their loss.
I guess. I mean, I'm glad I was able to help. I don't know if I would have been the only person to come up with that, though.
Cam, look at me. I'm a plastic man in a tattered hoodie with metal gauntlets. Nobody gives two thoughts about me. But you did. You did.
So Cam's not looking at you for two reasons.
Understood.
It would hurt him too much to do so right now. The second reason is he has to keep his eyes on the road.
Yep.
I think it's the I guess everything we're doing clashes with. Hey, Will, is there a safe spot to kind of park the cart?
You are yeah, you're just kind of like going through the like
Town, basically.
the city streets. It's very urban. But
Yeah.
though like you can always just kind of like pull over onto the side of the streets, just like along it. But there's not like a dedicated like
Yeah.
yeah, there's not going to be one point better than another.
You know what? I'm still going. Hey, I do appreciate what you're saying, and I think there's just some things I need to talk to everybody
Okay.
about and figure out some stuff.
Hey, whatever you need to say, we'll listen.
Let's figure out where we're going in. When
Okay.
we get there, we can take a moment to talk.
Deal.
And he's kind
Slink
of just
back and leave him to it.
Chat,
kind of
can we
focused
get
back
some?
on the
Can
road.
we get some applause in chat? Or just oh my goodness, the three of you are awesome.
Oh. I will say there was one point, I think just at the end of the conversation, where Flashy just kind of gave you a quick cuddle.
Aww.
And the nice thing is he can actually brighten up and spark a little bit because you're rubber.
Yeah.
So he kind of really enjoys that part, knowing that he won't hurt you.
Hey.
Oh hey Smith. Or sorry, just Smith.
Just me.
So, meanwhile, Burr, Derek's has been paging through, and by the time that that body opponent bag gets back into the back, you have located you have found a page that has the exact symbol you're looking for.
I think I found it. Maybe. I'm not. I think I found it.
You look into the page and start reading. It describes that this is the mark of that was on Robin since birth, and it marked the vessel of the Fell Dragon.
Okay. Is there any history on the Fell Dragon?
It points it gives you a like see also Fell Dragon and a see also Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Great game.
first.
Great
I'm gonna
game.
do the. Oh, 100%. First, I'm gonna do the Fell Dragon.
All right, Fell Dragon Grima. So you learn that the name of the Fell Dragon is Grima, and that basically that this the motivation of Grima seems to be kind of like, world endy type vibes. There's always some kind of cult going around trying to bring about that kind of apocalyptic thing, because correct me if I'm wrong, but the Grima is basically like a it's basically like a world endy type, right?
Yeah, no, very world endy type. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's the gist you get.
Okay. No, like history of it ever being summoned, or the stopping of said summons, or
It does say for history, see also Fire Emblem Awakening.
okay, then yeah, I'll flip to the Fire Emblem Awakening part.
Alrighty. Awakening is what we this is all in lead speak, by the way. So like a bunch of like E's are replaced with 3s, and I's with 1s and stuff. And it's all very kind of like pixelated font. And it's basically saying that like this Awakening is code name we gave to events that happened around Robin, Prom, and Lucina, and the Fell Dragon Grima. So the gist you get is that Robin was the previous vessel of the Fell Dragon, and things did not go well. So basically, something happened to like get the dragon out of Robin, and caused by the cult, I believe. And so basically apocalypse starts happening, and but though it was frankly it separating the dragon from Robin almost killed Robin. It is purely a miracle that no one quite understands that Robin was found later in a field.
Okay. And we know that Robin is not on planet right now.
Correct.
Okay.
It does state that that's the vessel's soul is entwined with the dragon, and so hurting the vessel will also hurt the dragon, and vice versa.
So,
I will be reading this aloud.
after you do so, I immediately look at Ari and I say, "So, you're the vessel?"
I guess.
I mean, anybody ever like tell you that or something?
Mm-mm. No.
I mean, it's just a hunch.
No, this is the first I'm hearing.
Did any of that ring any bells to you?
Well, I think it makes a little bit more sense why I got locked up in a castle, huh?
We're not gonna hurt you. I refuse.
Okay,
Well-
cool. Because my next question was like, are we gonna put me down or?
No.
I was just
Okay.
about, I was
Okay.
just about to ask,
Just no.
is the reason they kept you locked in the castle less for your protection because they cared about you, and more for the kingdom's protection? Because if you get hurt, some dragon somewhere gets angry and comes kills everyone.
It sounds like it.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's selfish.
Hey, well, can I make a roll? I think Kim has this weird suspicion of like, why keep Ari in a specific location? So I think Cam's trying to figure out, is there something at the castle that's kind of important here that we're just missing? Is there? I'm wondering if I have a picture of that, like within the castle, if I have a picture of that specific location. May I roll lore with my stunt to do that?
You can. Odds aren't in your favor.
That's fair. But I'm gonna try anyway.
Yep.
Maybe the
Oh, yeah.
castle's the vessel.
The castle is the vessel.
Maybe you're the dragon.
Well, I'm wondering if the ritual
I think the vessel is the dragon.
thing might be there or
Oh
something.
man. Listen, Goomsh not very smart.
Mediocre. I
Goosh.
think Cam keeps on thinking about it, but is just not getting anywhere with the line of thought.
No, you don't have a picture of it at the very least, but I mean, the thought persists. You're allowed to think.
Fair.
Hey, I'm gonna lean towards the front. Hey, Cam,
Yeah?
could you do me a favor and contact Professor Algae?
I shouldn't drive and talk. Do you know how to drive this thing?
We have carts and whatnot in my world, so I shouldn't be too difficult. Shouldn't be too much different.
Okay. Yeah, I'll swap out.
Derek's roll
Um,
drive.
Yeah.
It's rock.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
No.
You are doing
I can at
okay.
Just slower, but
Yeah, keep it at a trotting pace. Yeah.
can you see
yeah.
if he can get in contact with Robin, or knows where Robin is at?
Sure. I can. I'll dial them up.
Yo, Cam, my man, what's up?
Hey, Professor Algae. We're just trying to figure out. Do you happen to have contact with? Sorry, Robin? Was it you were saying, Derek?
Yes. Yeah, Robin.
Oh,
Do you have any-
everyone from the everyone that's a part of the Smash Brothers roster or the Federation, etc., are kind of helping us out with the. We're planning an assault on Woohoo Island. Well, essentially, not more of a blockade. We're trying to make sure that no one goes in and out of Woohoo Island for now, because that is their home base. So, you know,
Can we just
anticipating a war.
Okay, so there's no way we could just get a quick. You know what? Maybe you know. Hey, I relay the information, like some of the I relay any thing about the dragon, the thing with Robin, to see if there's any sort of significant locations he may know about, for the least.
Oh, world lore isn't my thing. I mean, if Robin's been through before, you can try to see if, do you know where Robin's stuff is? You can look through Robin's notes or something. I can also just try to see if I can get a message through and ask. But there are no guarantees on when that'll be.
Do you not have like a subspace Dougal or something where you can type in and do a search with your Dougal?
It's so okay. So, in terms of world information, we usually just kind of refer to. Actually, I might call up Mr. Game and Watch, and see what he knows, because he's usually the guy I go to for this kind of thing. He's documented a lot of his stuff, and usually I just look at his notes.
If you
Game and
want
Watch.
to forward us a text, that would be great. Palm, do you know who Game & Watch is?
No, that's the name on the front of the book.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have his encyclopedia.
I don't say that to him. Because, okay, well, if you want to send us a message or something, that would be great. If you find any more info. Anyway, good luck with the whole me thing, and the island, and the war.
Oh, likewise.
Coming war. The war that I am a part of now. Bye. I just close it.
Derek's goes to put a hand on your shoulder, but stops. And just, I think you were on the right track. If Robin stayed at the castle, then his stuff might be there, some sort of journal or something.
Yeah.
Wait. So you're suggesting we go back to the place I was held prisoner and then rob the Exalt's wife?
Who's his wife?
Robin?
Oh, this is female Robin. Gotcha. I don't know
This
why.
whole time I'd been imagining a male Robin as well. You're not alone in that assumption.
I mean, yes.
Can you grab up?
Oh,
Do you
Gremlin.
not, Ari, do you not think they'd help us if we have a solution to the whole hand problem?
Well, that sort of depends, doesn't it?
Right? Did they keep you there to kill you, or
Exactly. Did they keep me there for my protection, or did they keep me there?
For
You know what Bob
theirs.
said.
I'll say
Yeah.
this. If they wanted to kill you, they would have killed you, wouldn't have they? Like, I don't see a benefit for them
Well, yeah.
in that situation in keeping you alive. So it's not that I don't think that I think people do care for you. I think it's just we don't really know everything that's going on.
I mean, I guess they're not here, so it's better than the alternative. Yeah, why not?
All right.
Here's a
You
funny
guys are
thing
gonna
about-
catch some serious charges if you get caught, though.
I'll say this though. There's a funny thing about freedom that my mom would always tell me. And I think I'm starting to get it a bit more. She used to say that freedom is just where you take it. So take that with a grain of salt. I don't fully know what it meant, but it comforts me once in a while to think of it like that.
My head hurts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we storm the castle quietly, so as
Can we
not to
not?
catch any persisting legal charges.
Oh, the guards are after us.
Yeah, it's gonna be
really hard, is what I'm saying.
Could
How
the
did you sneak out?
Wait
And
a
that-
second.
Go on.
Never mind. I have an idea of how we could sneak into the castle. So the professor has this black hole creating device thing, right? Could he make a black hole in the castle?
Will, you did this to yourself.
This is true. This is true.
We could have just pocketed her.
Yep.
That's
Alrighty.
really funny.
I suppose
So
that.
with that,
Well, okay. So the gist of how that works is that there are rainbow roads who seem to be attracted to the gravity of each planet, but that doesn't mean that the rainbow roads are planet-sized. So, while you are able to do that, it's not that like every road in this world has a rainbow road along it that you can just walk along. If you have a jetpack and can fly, you can exploit that very easily. But if you're just gonna fall in subspace, you're gonna fall in subspace.
anyone know where You're a dragon. You can fly.
I'm gonna look at
That's
Gumshoe
sort
like
of-
that's such a mean insult
Yeah.
to the
Sort
person
of
that
the whole
cannot turn
thing.
into a dragon right now.
Oh.
I can't anymore.
Oh.
He tears up.
So how long
Oh.
until you can again?
I just give Ari a big hug
I
on
give
that
Ari-
one.
Yeah. Hugs him back.
Oh.
I mean, if you pick me up and throw me hard enough.
No,
Oh, I
no
get
one's
that
tossing you,
feeling.
Ari.
I
Okay,
100%
thanks.
Alrighty, and
guess-
that
That's a relief.
and that will be where we end today's session.
Hey.
Definitely no heartbreak or sadness. At
No,
all during the
never.
entire
Oh
session.
man, Taya's
Listen!
sorry.
It was all joy and good vibes.
I'm sorry. He wasn't meaning to be like.
It wasn't. I mean, everybody kind of said things to a certain extent.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh man.
Oh, but man, I hurt so bad. I'm like, no.
That's why I like rolled silently while y'all were still talking. I was pretty sure Will was gonna be cool with it because I was like, I mean, come on, can't
Oh, yeah.
like his best stat is notice.
Mhm.
I realized like halfway through that Teus isn't actually leaving this campaign, and we don't need to talk him out of leaving.
Yeah, no.
Wow!
I was like, wait a second, I'm going the wrong way with this.
Oh.
No, Terex has got. Oh no.
Oh man.
Ari's like, I don't qualify for this conversation. I'm just gonna let this play out.
Which is so fun. Because it is one of those moments where you're a complete stranger with a group that seems to know
Right.
each other well.
Like, you
And
can
then
tell
w-
someone's upset, but you're like, I don't know how to comfort this person. Like, I met them like 24 hours ago.
But also, they're all talking about this person behind their back. as
Yeah, and you're like,
well.
guys,
With
can we
you
like
in the
not
room.
talk about it on the cart? Yeah.
Proceeded to get ignored when you made that request.
Yeah. Everyone just went. "Ooh."
Requested.
Legitimately,
Listen, Ari tried for Cam. All right.
I feel like I've been in Ori's situation in the past before.
Yeah.
It's like, this is just awkward, and I don't want to be involved
man.
with this part.
Just looking at the clouds, like that looks like a chicken. It's like I'm not paying attention to any of this anymore.
Jeez, yes.
Look, Derek's just cares about Cam.
No, I think you all said things that were very caring, like about camp. 100%. I think it's just like it's the interpretation of the entire situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
because keep in mind, Cam didn't really start hearing until the mentioning of dead person. That was when he kind of clued into, there's a conversation about me? What? So,
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Woo.
And I guess we haven't found out yet exactly what the professor was interrogating Goomsha about either, so there's still some mystery around that.
also,
Yeah.
Cam was not cool about hearing that he's part of a war now. That was not great. That was not great at all.
Well, he said that they're anticipating the war. They're, they're getting troops ready for something like that. But yeah, there's probably going to be one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what comes of all this. A lot of things set up. Alrighty.
Right.
And speaking of setting up things, let me set myself up for our question of the week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question of the
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
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 Oh, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yas.
Yeah.
We want a question. Yas.
Yo.
It's adorable. So that way I can prepare myself. Are you ever going to ask us to prep a question of the week?
I don't think
If
he's
y'all ever have a
He
question of the
hasn't done
week,
that
please
before.
throw one out. But
I mean,
have a
I've
list.
got a good one.
What? Go ahead.
I mean, for next time, I have one that I think would be good, but
No, do one now
Next
because
time.
I don't see the difference.
He says do it now.
great, yay! What was your favorite browser video game as a kid?
Oh.
Browser-based video game, Flash game, or
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, I got this one in the bag.
Yes.
Jamie, go.
Oh, MechQuest. MechQuest is the adventure quest, but it was with mechs, and it
Yes!
was really funny. And if you go out the airlock, it gives you a dunce cap. Ask me how I know. Oh, hi.
Hey,
Are we doing the
Jamie, how do
plug
you know?
thing? Because I got the dunce cap, dude. Are we doing plugs? Are we doing plugs?
Yes, do
hi.
it.
Hi, my name is Davey Devil. This time I'm doing my plug on time. I do horror games and cozy games, and I'm loud and I cuss a lot. Sorry. And I also draw. Okay, bye.
Oh gosh. All right, whoever has an answer.
I now
was
now
going-
have to like look up a list right now.
I was
Like,
going to say Adventure Quest. So
That's fun.
the
Twins!
fantasy version of MechQuest. Dude, I still play Adventure Quest. I was actually thinking of picking up MechQuest again.
We should play MechQuest together.
We should play MechQuest together. Anyways, hi. I am definitely a polar bear named Bird Skull Gaming. I'm totally not a clone or anything. I'm a variety streamer and speedrunner. I speedrun Quest 64 in a variety of randomizers, I should say. And I am actually looking for my next speedrun game to play, or to actually try to speedrun. I'm thinking Kingdom Hearts 1. So, and speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I'm also the DM of a Kingdom Hearts TTRPG that we run every Sunday around noon, Arizona time. That is with our lovely Davey Devil, and we do have guests every now and then, like we had Teus, and so yeah. So,
Yeah,
that's my
do
thing.
that.
So that's it. That's me.
Yeah, who has one?
I got one.
Do it.
I actually got two because they're tied in my brain. So, when I was a young boy in the high schools playing on the computer browser, Armored Games was the site to go to all the time. And I loved the Sunny series. If you ever played that series, it was a zombie game where it was a turn-based RPG, but you played as the freshly turned zombie, and it did zombie infections in such an interesting way that I was like, forever, that's how zombies are canonically in my brain. And then tied with that is Super Smash Flash 2. So
Super Smash Flash was great.
it was so good. Goku beating up Sora was amazing.
Jujutsu Smith in chat was reminded of a series of games where you raise a duck on a farm. I forget the name.
Duck Life. I played a lot of browser games.
So I did not play a lot of browser games as a kid, really any. Like I think there was like some Study Island was in my computer classes as like a small child, and there was like a game section of that. And then like when I got to like high school, there was like cool math games, and I had some like Fire Boy and Water Girl type stuff. You had like a little dude that was like fire and like water was poison to him, right? And you moved him with WASD. You had like a little chick and she was fire and water was poison to her, or vice versa, whatever, right? And she was the arrow keys. You'd have to like synchronize through a puzzle situation.
That was a good one.
It was.
Hey, Wes, did you give out your plug?
I did not.
You did not.
I did
Oh,
not.
hot! Hot!
That is 100% okay. No. Hi, I'm Midwest Dungeon Delvers. This is acceptable to Gweeb. No one gives a crap about Midwest. No. Either way, I'm not doing the plug as Gweeb. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Just plug Gweeb.
Gweeb merch in the store, I guess. No. I've been so hard at work, just in life in general, because full-time job now, and also the second album for Midwest Dungeon Delvers is coming out next month. So I will be releasing a single every week upcoming, and I put a lot of myself into this one. Like, if I do nothing else in life, this is proof I existed.
That is so quick of a between albums there.
I was like, oh, I figured out kind of what to do. This first album sounds, some are good, some are no, I need to fix this. So that's how that went. But yeah, it's just been stressful figuring out stream schedule stuff, but I should be back tomorrow with Metro Last Light.
Sweet.
There's the plug. So sorry.
All right, Paul, you want to pick up?
Fireboy, Water Girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Congrats on that full-time job. That's pretty epic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it kind of sucks, but it's kind of great.
I've messed up my left wrist already and contused my bone, according to the doctor, which is worse than a break because it takes longer to heal. So it's fine.
What do you mind sharing? What field of work you're in?
I work at Goodwill.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, rewind. How did you contuze your bone in a
wait,
Goodwill?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm not letting that story
I'm
go.
not done with this.
Hold on.
No, we can talk about that one off of stream. We don't have to. I don't want to lose my full-time job by talking about stuff on the stream. Let's not do that.
Goodwill's like, you're done.
Yeah, Goodwill's just like,
Bad
shut up. Get him out of here now.
Not the
He
bad
ends
will.
tomorrow. I walk in to go clock in tomorrow, and they just go, "You have to leave." What? No, and they just pull up the clip, like someone clips this, and they just, "You have to leave."
You have to go.
I like to state that I have not injured him.
Yeah, you are our
Bad
Goodwill.
Will is just fedorable, but in sunglasses.
No,
It's adorable,
it's his Wah. It's like Waluigi and Wario, but it's Wah Will.
Wah.
Wah Will.
Well, I don't know.
Wobble
one hat
well.
left back
How
there.
many hats are there on you right now?
There are 7 on me. One
One,
still left
two,
on the wall.
I'm just gonna
Oh my
say
gosh.
this. Wouldn't it be adorable, Will?
Adorable Will. There it is.
Yeah.
Yep. There it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow, adorable, Will.
On, plug, go.
Adorable.
Oh, I am coming back from hiatus starting tomorrow night with a moderator takeover in some Overcooked. It's gonna be fantastic, and then we're gonna be doing other fun Zelda and great variety of fun family, happy, good vibes and good times games. Recharged and regenerated and revitalized and woo, ready to do good streamer things again. Overcooked, that'll be fun to watch. That's what I'm thinking. Tomorrow night, see you there.
Yeah.
And Palm Tree Tries.
Be there. Oh, using that is a lot of channel points to get that in. Because I'm pretty sure the cooldown is what, like 2 minutes? You could have just waited on
Yep. Nah,
Didn't want
we're
to.
almost done. Nah, I'm not gonna wait.
that.
Priority.
Hey, and he got the bingo.
Let's go. Wait, who got the
bingo?
Or no, that was a bingo event. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Sorry. I figured that was why you did it.
Legend.
No, I have 3 things on my bingo.
I need to remove some of them because originally some of these I had thought that I was going to use this for normal streams as well, but then I didn't. So I need to reduce a lot of this list.
I mean, Doug did die.
It's my turn, isn't it?
yes,
Yep.
it is.
Yeah. Okay. So I've been having to Google furiously for the past 10 minutes in order to remember games that I played. Because here's the thing: the majority of the video games that I played when I was younger, Game Boy, Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, I wasn't on the computer that much to play video games. However, there are 3 games that I remember. One of the first, Adventure Quest. I did play that a lot as well when I was younger. 100%. Neopets. I don't know why nobody said that, but yeah, Neopets, great. I think I really enjoyed it when I was younger. I don't think I'd be into it now, but it was great. And like Club Penguin. I played a little bit of Club Penguin too.
Yeah.
By the way, Club Penguin, made by a Canadian developer. It was developed up here in Canada. In a city that's about an hour away from me. So that
By the
was
way-
cool when I learned that.
RuneScape was on the browser for a while. If anyone played that,
It was okay. My ADHD was not friendly to that type of game growing up.
Ow.
I got so distracted too
Does anybody remember the Lilo and Stitch game where you stack the sandwiches?
yeah,
It was like on Disney channels. It was really good. I have an addiction to it.
Why did you just unlock?
You play as
that-
like the little yellow alien.
memory.
Just unlock
What?
the Memory for me.
You played
Yeah,
as
he has like the sandwiches, and you carry the tray, and you have to dodge the trash. Yeah.
yeah, you played as 615.
Yeah.
I just remember so many different games on like Miniclip, I think was one. Addicting Games was another website that I was on all the time. There's
Cool
so
Math
many
Games
Flash
was so
games.
good.
I don't think I ever went on Cool Math Games. Anyway, I'm Teus Flips, the guy that's here. That's me. I usually would say kind of funny, but I was kind of just sad tonight. You know, take that how you want it.
Nah, you're fine.
But yeah, I haven't been streaming too much, but I did release a teaser trailer for my upcoming campaign, Reverie. I'll be revealing the cast very shortly. We're just getting their character art kind of set up. And yeah, I'm super excited to like talk more about it, and hopefully I can get streaming a bit more soon. I'm also kind of working on a lot of other things though, so yeah, that's me. That's who I am.
All right. Crazy Monkey asking if anyone remembered the Flash game Can Your Pet? No? Let's see.
That knowing
Yes.
who Crazy Monkey is that like a game about like canning?
Doesn't it get
your
murdered?
pet?
Yeah,
Feels like-
The
that's
little bird?
a dark. Yeah, it's a dark game.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a dark one.
There were
Yeah, I
lots
think
of
I
dark
remember
ones
this.
in
I think I
that.
remember being vaguely traumatized by that.
I remember playing it in school and like wanting to turn myself into the teacher.
Wow.
Like it was that bad of a game.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Sounds bad.
Oh,
Hashtag
there
Google.
was fan art. You're right. I thought that we showed that off last week. Thank you, Smith. Yeah, let me go back over here. Yeah, there's new fan art made. It's a Ferrari. Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Aw. Heck yeah!
Oh, that's so cool.
I have to like actually pull up the things to properly see.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness!
yeah, so good.
Thank you.
I love how you kept the pose of Ori punching himself.
Yeah, it's my favorite. It's so great. I said that on everyone was like, "Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!" I was like, "Oh, okay, fair."
Dude, I thought he was like wiping his nose.
He
or
is.
something.
He is.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. No, it's just like the meme is the position of his hand.
Especially
Just like-
in the token, because it just looks like it's cut off in just such a way that you don't see where the arm's coming from.
Right, you don't actually see it. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's just like smushing his cheek. He's just wiping his nose. But however, his like, if I go idle, that is absolutely, like his little technical difficulty screen.
Oh yeah.
That one is absolutely a punch.
Yeah. I just showed. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, my answer. I loved playing a lot of Flash games as a kid. One of the games I was like on Shockwave Flash. So that was the one that where you're running it. I guess it wasn't in browser, so I don't know how much this counts. But it was Flash adjacent. Was Think Tanks. Where you're just tanks and you go around shooting things up, but though like there's a heavy modding community. There's all sorts of like cool maps and stuff to do. If we're not counting that and you want an actual browser game, then it'll be the Homestar Runner Flash game, specifically Stinko Man, which is like a mega.
I'd say Flash games count. 'Cause most of them had to be played on browser, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fair enough. Alrighty. Oh, and then I guess I should plug my make sure that you're following us on all the platforms where this is available, just to help support us. Because this is on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and of course here live on Twitch, which we are almost at 1,000 followers here on Twitch. So help us get to there, because my stream anniversary is in early July, so it would be pretty cool if we somehow manage to get to 1K before then. Maybe. We'll
Big
see.
man with his big numbers.
What we're hearing is we need to get him to the 1K.
Yeah,
That's what I'm hearing.
that's the goal. That is the
Come
goal.
on, chat.
Click the purple button.
Yes, twitch.tv/adorable.
Pull
Alrighty.
the lever.
All right, so with that, those here on Twitch will get a raid going, and how about players? You want to say goodbye?
Bye bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, let's figure out who to raid. Who's live and alive right now? Alright, looks like. Oh, we got some options. Yeah, we got. Yeah, we got some. Oh, who I rated. All right, so before I get the raid started, though, y'all have managed to achieve a full stack. So therefore, I do have to get so we're going to see if I can get any of these hats onto the hooks here. All right, let's see here. Go. 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 Oh, come on, that one almost. No, not that angle. Not quite. Last one. Ah! It's so close! Ah, beans. All right, so, let's see here. Yeah, let's get this raid going. We're going to, all right, and I do have a raid message for those here in Twitch that have my emotes. Copy the first one. If you don't have my emotes, never fear, the second message is here. All right, so you love someone, you tell them the truth, and boy, howdy do I love you guys. So here's the truth that can be found over in Isaiah 35 verses 3-4. Strengthen the weak hands and make the staggering knees firm. Say to those who are hasty of heart, be strong, you must not fear. Look, your God will come with vengeance, divine retribution. He is the one who will come and save you. That is our true time for today. That's all the time that we have for today, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Go share the love and hype. I love you all. Goodbye.